how's it going? We have some stuff going on. I'm doing some incense and candles. I have an oil burning in a candle of cedar and lavender. It's an oil blend called Get the Hell Out. So already we're off to, and I've been burning it for the last couple of days, so something needs to purge, which we've been kind of talking about lately. So if you have any cleansing rituals you need to be doing, like I've started that for you. You know, find yourself some cleansing essential oils that are just going to get rid of whatever the hell's going on over there. I also have some incense going, coconut, lemongrass, sage, and cedar. So sage going, cedar, lavender, coconut, lemongrass, all those things. So yeah, we're looking for calming transition stuff. You need to remain calm while you're in this transitionary phase. No, let's not do too much now. I know y'all, it's been a while. It's been a while since I used this deck. It's just like, look at all the energies. All the energies. I have so much to say. And sure enough, yeah, okay. Yeah. Anything else, y'all? Anything else, y'all? So much energies. You have so much to say, I know. That one wanted to fall, so we're just gonna do that. Okay, so we're doing Rainbow Moon Tarot, and already off cuff, we've got 3 major arcana and 4 minor. Yeah, 2 swords, 1 crystal, and 1 wand. Okay. As you know, we read from the manual here. Whatever. You know me, I try to like hypothesize before I get into it, but Chariot card is your first one. Now, let's read what this particular Chariot card has to say about itself. I should probably stick this in here. Save my space. Chariot. Okay. Momentum, movement, urgency. The Chariot is all about movement and momentum. This is the time to grab the reins and drive forward. If you've been holding yourself back, it's time to move forward. Reach for the stars. This card represents truly going the distance and not holding yourself back. Okay, so, interesting. This is why I read from the manual, because like in other decks, the Chariot is more about like making decisions. You know, like it's usually like 2 horses going in opposite directions, or, you know, kind of putting you in a place where you kind of have to make a decision on which direction to move. This one's just saying like movement and momentum. Just don't let anything hold you back. Just forward, ever forward. Like this Chariot card only has 1 unicorn. So it really sounds like instead of needing to choose a path, you've already been on a path, and you're just needing to keep going on that path. Like, yeah, you just need to keep going. I'm curious here about something. Well, I'll just go into the next card, because Wheel of Fortune was actually last. The second card in your Arcana is the Death card. Look at that cutie patootie. Pretty rose. I love it. Transformation. Release. Death is transformation. We don't disappear when we die. We go from one state of being to the next. This card indicates an ending, release, or transformation. Death can be scary, but it is a part of life. This isn't to dismiss the trauma that death can bring. Take a moment to mourn the loss, then release it. You need to release things in order to make room for something new. You can't move on if you're holding on to the past. So, yeah, the get the hell out energy. Something from your past just gotta go. Ache mama, ache baba. Yeah, it's gotta get the fuck out of here. Sounds good. Yeah, get the fuck out. No problem. Get the fuck out. 555 is I said, like, get the fuck out. Whatever it is. It's gotta go. Whatever's in the past, you gotta go. Because you have places to go, is what I'm hearing. And the last of your major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. Seraphim energy. There's some seraphim energy floating around, which, like, I work with a seraphim, so, like, hell yeah. Get to know your angels, I'm hearing. Like, you have guardian angels, and they have names, and they have, you know, you guys should kind of talk to each other, form some form of relationship. I know that sounds really ridiculous. People don't talk about that much. Like, they're doing their job, you're doing your job, but it's okay to collaborate. You should talk to your angels more. That's what I'm hearing. Wheel of Fortune says change in fate. The Wheel of Fortune is here to remind us our fate is not always in our hands. If you're looking for an answer, it may be time to release and let the universe take its course. Everything is already in motion, and you can't change that, so it's time to let go and watch how everything falls. This card is also often represents a change in fortune, so if you've been down on your luck, things may start looking up. However, if you've been on a winning streak, it may be time to prepare yourself for a rough patch. We're gonna move on. It feels very self-explanatory in that you're preparing for something, whether it be good, or seem good, or seem bad, or feel good, or feel not so good. So we're just gonna move on, because I think the minor will tell us what's going on. Warden of Wands, which is the equivalent of the King of Wands, but the Warden of Wands. You hot ass. I'm talking about a thick one, huh? Another confirmation of Seraphim energy, Evil Eye energy. There's some protection, lots of protection energy on here. This is also like roses. Interestingly, I almost burned rose incense, a wild rose incense. So roses could be significant because it pointed itself out to me, but I was led to use a different incense. So roses could be significant, and eyeballs, eyes, seraphim, all-seeing eye, celestial eye type stuff could be significant. Third eye stuff, like eyes and roses. Warden of Wands says leader and delegator. The Warden of Wands is passionate and focuses on their work. They stand behind their projects and are highly regarded for it. They are a natural leader and help guide those around them to a common goal. They aren't afraid to delegate and play to the strengths of their team. So Warden of Wands is leadership position. Interesting. Change in fate. Alright. You're in a position of leadership. The next one in your minor is Two of Crystals. Horns. Whatever star signs have horns. So there's whatever one has. I know the Taurus has horns, but there's the ram. I forgot which one of y'all has the ram horns, but horns could be significant. Both of these guys have horns. Actually, there's 3 horns, so triple confirmation on I'll look it up and put it in the description. If your star sign has significance in a lot of horns, unicorn and otherwise, so horns, roses, eyes should be significant for you. The Two of Crystals says juggling tasks and maintaining balance. You're playing a game of juggling, and maintaining balance is important. You have multiple tasks that all require equal attention and care. Be sure to give all sides of your life the attention they deserve, because the balance is key to your happiness. I'm gonna move on to the daggers because I think that, like, you're juggling stuff and you probably should chill. But you also have a lot to do, so I get it. 5 of daggers, fighting, self-harm, and failure. You fought hard, but was it worth it? All this turmoil has made its way inside you, and you're walking away feeling broken. Has anyone really won here? Was it worth all the pain it caused? Is there even any repairing the damage that was done? This doesn't come with an easy fix, just some lessons to take moving forward. And I'm gonna move on to the 8 of daggers. Yeah, so there's some shit going down. There's some shit going down. Someone trying to blind you. Did you see that? Somebody trying to bind and blind you. I don't like that. Paralysis from fear, inability to move, and helpless. You feel like you're completely trapped. Everything feels out of your control and you can't take the next step. But you can. You are so much more capable than you're giving yourself credit for. You're not a victim. You are strong and you have everything you need to move forward. It's time to open your eyes. Yeah, eyes are significant. There's something here. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So, roses, eyes, protection, juggling. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get some clarifying energies here. Something's got to get the hell out. You're afraid to see it. We talked about this yesterday, actually. Not being afraid to let go of something that no longer serves you. It's got to go. It's like, get the hell out, oil and the sage. And, yeah. It's got to go, my love. You can't be afraid of not having what you need. Who you have aligned yourself with spiritually, the divine, is taking care of you. Like, there's nothing you have to worry about. And sometimes the scariest part is just wrestling with God about it. You know, wrestling with the divine. Yeah, they're clarifying. The queens are clarifying. Clarifying queens. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. First card, Queen of Success, number 31. And seriously, isn't this like the artwork of this so cool? Alright, so number 31, Queen of Success. So these are like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna chill. It says here, the Queen of Success values her desires and follows them with action. She is ambitious, and she believes in her power to bring her ideas into physical manifestation. She loves her natural desire to create and see the fruits of her labor. This queen seeks fulfillment in various aspects of life, embodying the drive, determination, and skills necessary to reach her big and small goals. Finding her within, reflect on areas of your life that have felt successful, whether they were in your career, relationships, personal growth, or any other area. How did you get there? How does your Queen of Success operate? What works for you? Everyone's Queen of Success has her distinctive ways to achieve goals. Honor the way that suits you. Connect with this queen by recognizing her presence within you. Her gifts. What goals do you wish to accomplish in your career, relationships, or personal growth? Bring your Queen of Success to the present, feeling her excitement and unique qualities and making her your ally. Take her with you to those areas where success has yet to find its way. Follow your desires and passions and align with your values. Success brings a sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, and accomplishment. By embodying the spirit of the Queen of Success, you can tap into your creator self. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and acknowledge your progress with gratitude. Invite this queen to accompany you on your journey, empowering you to overcome obstacles, set goals, and be the purposeful creator that you are. I'm already feeling. This is your Two of Crystals energy. This is your Warden of Wands energy. And this is your Chariot energy. Yeah. So the clarification of the Queen of Success is the Chariot, Warden of Wands, and Two of Crystals, which is the part of you that needs to move forward and continue on your successful path. The Warden of Wands being that you are the ringleader of your life, that you take things into control, that you're very good at the leadership position that you've been placed in by the divine. And the Two of Crystals, which is just to find your balance and juggling all of the things in your life. It sounds like you're going to be doing a lot of like work, life, spirit balance, like body, mind, soul stuff. So like Queen of Success. Invite the queen to accompany you on your journey. So yeah, there's a divine feminine presence wanting to connect with you on this part of your journey. Cool. The second one is Queen of Feeling Off, number 23. You cute. This is honestly how my cat be making me feel. This is my cat and also the way my cat makes me feel. Okay, number 23. There will be moments and sometimes days when you are just off your center and don't seem able to find your way back. This happens to all of us. It might be a feeling of overwhelm or a lack of awareness of your true feelings that you are not in touch with. How do you befriend and love this queen within you? She surely exists, and she needs your compassionate, loving care right now. It's undeniable that you will often fall away from your center in the storms of daily life. Even the seemingly most put-together people go through this. The Queen of Feeling Off is the one who feels off balance, literally or metaphorically. She can be clumsy and physically lose her footing. She can bump into corners of the table or not seem to concentrate on the task at hand. She is disconnected from her center and is sometimes not even aware of it. Finding her within, take a moment to reflect on those times when you felt out of sorts or disconnected from your truth. Pay attention to the subtle or not so subtle cues on how to recognize when the Queen of Feeling Off is present in you. Remember the difficult life situations that derailed you and how you found your way back. Her gifts. Embrace the Queen of Feeling Off with compassion and understanding, knowing she is simply a part of the human experience. Practice self-care and self-compassion as you navigate through these moments, taking time and space to be with her. Take a breath and feel into yourself. You might ask yourself when you started feeling off your center. See if you can locate a moment that triggered it, what the source of it was. You can do some reflection, journaling, or other gentle steps that nourish your soul and bring you back to your center. Remember that the Queen of Feeling Off is not a permanent state. She is just one of your queens that needs your attention and loving kindness. This is your Death card and your dagger, your Eight of Daggers. Yeah, this is the energy of your Death card and your Eight of Daggers. Actually, no, just your Eight of Daggers, actually. For some reason, that's actually just your your Eight of Daggers. you're feeling off and trapped by certain things that you're actively getting rid of, I'm hearing. So like this, get the hell out energy if you haven't already started doing your rituals and your spells to get rid of whatever this negative like energy is around and in you. Like, you've been thinking about it. So Queen of Insecurity is your next one. Your next clarification. The Queen of Insecurity embodies the essence of vulnerability and self-doubt. She is the part of you that feels fragile and uncertain, often questioning your worth and abilities. Despite her perceived weaknesses, she possesses a unique charm and depth and feels deeply and profoundly. Finding her within. Recognizing when the Queen of Insecurity is present within you requires a journey of self-awareness and introspection. This is the Death card for sure. But just noticing when she shows up is a great first step. By exploring your inner landscape and acknowledging your fears and insecurities, you can uncover even the subtle nuances of her presence. Yeah, this is the Death card, and I guess the thing you need to purge is fear and insecurity. But you need to love yourself through that. Her gifts. How do you embrace the insecurity that resides within you with love? Like I said, you may find you dislike this aspect and pass quick judgments when it surfaces. It may appear unattractive and fragile, making you question why you feel this way. We long for confidence and maturity, so what's going wrong? What if you turned toward this queen? Yes, she is a queen also, with kindness, love, and compassion instead of condemning this insecurity. By doing so, you can transform the agony of her presence. By doing so, you can transform the agony her presence might bring into a more tender and form of self-love. The insecure part of yourself also brings gifts. She's vulnerable, but there's beauty in her vulnerability. That she feels deeply is also her gift to you. Remember that she's just one facet of your being that requires attention. The confident side of you still exists, but for now the insecure one needs your focus. Honor her, grant her the space she deserves, and recognize her unique gifts. She is part of your royal existence and is a queen in her own right. Embrace her warmly, hold her dear, and ask her what she needs. Through love and acceptance, you can heal your insecurities, allowing yourself to blossom and shine in your full radiance. I like this one. This is about the Death card, and this is about killing the part of you that's both insecure, but also too ashamed to love that insecurity through that phase. I think insecurity and fear are just byproducts of lack and scarcity. And so you have to kill the part of you that feels scared and like you have to kill the scarcity in you. And the only way to kill scarcity is through love. Loving yourself, loving others, loving the divine, loving things around you, loving nature. Love is the only thing that gets rid of scarcity, because love is an abundant thing. Love is so big and broad. You have to be in a space of receiving, which we talked about yesterday. Queen of Receiving did visit you yesterday. This is for the same people. We're having a continuous conversation since yesterday, which is so weird because like I always walk away certain times, or not always, but certain times I do walk away from these readings and I'm like, you know what, I think like yesterday and today were connected. And some of these do feel connected and some of them are just like, never mind. Bro, Queen of Abundance. I don't know if you saw, but after I shuffled, I didn't look at every single card and I actually turned them upside down away from me. I saw the first card and then after that I turned them away from me. So I didn't know this was coming up. Love is abundant. Queen of Abundance is here. Queen of Abundance. And I'm honestly even going to say Queen of Success. The Warden of Wands is also Queen of Abundance. Oh my gosh. 35. My bad. This one says, the Queen of Abundance radiates prosperity and plenty, bringing and accepting wealth to every area of her existence. She overflows with riches from her inner and outer life, experiencing abundance in many forms. This queen embodies not only material wealth, but also a prosperous spirit. Finding her within, discover the presence of the Queen of Abundance within yourself. Where in your life do you experience a feeling of prosperity? It can be anywhere: your blossoming garden, your love for your family and friends, your internal peace, and the day you receive your paycheck. Your connection with this queen emerges in moments of gratitude and recognition of the abundance of blessings in your life. Her gift: celebrate the Queen of Abundance by allowing a sense of bountifulness to permeate every part of you. You can start by bringing yourself to the present moment and recognizing the miracle of being alive. Revel in your daily riches of love, joy, creativity, and even time. Anything that nurtures your sense of well-being and contentment. Take proactive steps to cultivate abundance in your life, both internally and externally. You can practice keeping an abundance journal in which you write down all your blessings. Let this queen serve as your guide to recognize and celebrate prosperity and growth. You deserve all the abundance in the world. You deserve all the abundance in the world. You deserve it. And that queen of insecurity and that queen of abundance, they go hand in hand. That is how they should be interacting with love and abundant energies. Queen of Ancestors. What the hell did I say? What do I be saying, bro? So your ancestors are calling. Number 6. Whew. This one's a long one. Queen of Ancestors. This queen understands the significance of acknowledging those who came before you and who gave you life. She knows her lineage, and she recognizes and honors where she comes from. This card represents the threads that weave the fabric of your identity, carrying within them both your lineage's blessings and burdens. Eyes again. This is the second, third eye, Jagan eye that I've seen in the spread, I believe. Yeah, that's 2, I think. There's honestly orbs in the center of the foreheads of, like, I didn't look at this one, but there's eyes specifically on these 2, and then orbs on these 2. So, eyes, lots of eyes, eyes. And birds, wings, lots of wings. Yeah, there's the Pegasus unicorn wings right here, butterfly wings here, hummingbird over here. Yeah, wow. There's a lot of wings, eyes, horns, and roses. Damn. Anyways, my bad. Sidetracked. Finding her within. You can start your journey with the Queen of Ancestors by asking these questions. Who are the people in my lineage? How can I honor where I come from? What are gifts from our lineage? What difficulties did I inherit from them? How do I shift and heal family traumas by bringing them out of the shadows? This can empower your history and the future, homie. Like, the get the hell out energy that I've been feeling is about your ancestral line. There are certain things in your ancestral line that you got to get rid of, and certain things that will replace itself by doing ancestor work. Reflect on the moments in your life when you felt the presence of your ancestors, whether through a sense of guidance, intuition, or inherited traits. Consider the challenges you currently face and how tapping into the wisdom of your lineage could offer support and guidance on your journey. Embrace the Queen of Ancestors as a source of strength and resilience, ready to guide you through the trials and tribulations of life. Her gifts. The Queen of Ancestors reminds you of your roots and where you came from. Invite her and your ancestors to walk and guide you your earthly journey, remembering that your life today is possible because of your ancestors' sacrifices, struggles, and triumphs. You can create rituals and practices that pay homage to your ancestors, such as painting, creating beautiful altars, journaling, and storytelling. Be creative with it. Journaling has come up twice. Third one came up twice. And the last one, Queen of Self-Discovery. Third confirmation is all-seeing eye. So this one needs to open up. You gotta open up this chakra right here. Birds again, owls, eyes. All-seeing eye, third eye, you gotta open that shit up. I'm seeing some roots and trees. I see there's trees, like branches on this one's throat, and coming out of this one's head. Lots of that. Wands, branches, earth. I'm gonna just read this real fast, y'all, for real. Queen of Ancestors feels like the Wheel of Fortune card. Actually, this one, okay, so sorry, number 11. Let me. Self-discovery, let me just read it. Meet the Queen of Self-Discovery, who embodies endless curiosity and a relentless drive for growth. She is a perpetual student of life, always eager to delve deep within herself and explore the vast landscape of her inner world. She recognizes the importance of continuous learning and internal and external expansion, and is always on the lookout for new knowledge and insight. She doesn't shy away from exploring her inner world. She's a risk taker and knows that feeling fear and resistance is part of the exploration. So yeah, like Chariot card, moving forward, Wheel of Fortune, all of this is just kind of like part of the self. So all of this that we did is all self-discovery stuff. Both things that you've already worked on and things that you're actually in the process of working on. Finding her within. To connect with the Queen of Self-Discovery, look within and reflect on areas of your life where you yearn for expansion and growth. What are the moments in your life when you took significant leaps in your growth? Explore those times when you demonstrated this growth and expansion in your abilities and psyche. This queen already lives within you. She knows how to take leaps and is ready to guide you on your journey of self-empowerment. Her gifts. What areas in yourself would you like to explore next? What qualities would you like to discover and expand on? Embrace the presence of the Queen of Self-Discovery and harness her wisdom as you navigate the terrain of personal growth. Trust in your innate ability to learn and change. You are ready to uncover new depths within yourself, knowing you can explore beyond your current understanding. With her as your ally, every step of your journey will become an opportunity for profound growth and transformation. Allow the Queen of Self-Discovery to lead you on a journey of exploration and personal evolution. Welcome the endless possibilities that await you as you delve deeply into your inner world. With this Queen's guidance, you can tap into your true potential and experience profound growth and transformation in every aspect of your life. Yeah, this Queen of Ancestors and Queen of Self-Discovery were part of your Wheel of Fortunes, but also your Five of Daggers. This is part of the self-discovery journey for you. Ooh, I liked this reading. We're gonna do one more deck and then I'm running away from you because I have things to do. But as always, the goddesses must speak. So, let's get some final thoughts and words from Mama Energy. This one's always loud. They all got something to say and I love it. What the hell? No. Come on, come back. Yeah, good juju. Liberation. Okay. I am looking at these as they come out. Okay. Alright, any more, Mama? Any more, my love? That one felt like it wanted to come out. Actually, just talking talking about you, Tanit. Anyone else? It's reading is longer than I thought, so if the timer goes off, it's because I was... Okay. Gosh, guys, seriously? The ladies have a lot to say. The ladies have a lot to say. Okay. Okay. Clearly that was it. The ladies have a lot to say. Okay. Damn. Let's get into it. Let's start. I'm just gonna do what I did last time, actually. I've seen all of these, but we're just gonna turn them over because it's easier for me, but I've already seen them. First one, Mary Laveau of Good Juju. So this is the answer to the Wheel of Fortune card, because the Good Juju card, upswing, good luck, good fortune. I didn't say anything because I wanted to get clarification. I had a feeling the goddesses were going to clarify. I had a feeling, but come on. Mary Laveau. Great ancestress Mary Laveau was a larger-than-life New Orleans voodooenne. A successful spiritueneur, the famous voodoo queen first built a thriving business as a hairstylist. Guidance. Great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. What the fuck have I been talking about for 36 fucking minutes? Embodiment. This is a time of increase for you. You are heirs to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the god, goddess, godex way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator embraces wealth for you too. Goddess declaration, all I do is win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Yeah. Anyways, that's you. Queen Mother Nanny of Liberation. This get the fuck out energy is pairing, so like the good luck, the good juju, the abundance cards, all of that, you know, the success, the Warden of Wands, all of that, good juju, Mary Laveau, that's, you're good. The get the fuck out energy, Queen Mother Nanny. 37. I say that I like to be saying it, but I don't know why I tell you this. Queen Mother Nanny of the Maroons was a spiritual leader, military strategist, and revolutionary. This Ashanti healer was brought to Jamaica in chains and escaped to lead rebellions. Nanny helped free over 800 enslaved people. Guidance, break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. Embodiment, you deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes in your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. Ancestors. What the fuck have I been talking about? Ancestors. So you need to be tapping in with your angels and your ancestors. I'm hearing both. The eyes, angels. But your ancestors are also trying to like get you to lock it back the fuck in. Like you gotta get deep into your roots. Like your root work starts in here is what I'm hearing. And a lot of that root work is trying to purge out some of the things that like your angels and your ancestors that are trying to elevate you are trying to like make way for. And you got some stuff in there that needs to purge, and I know you know that. I know you know that. Dark energy. Declaration is my dreams empower me. The next one, we saw her yesterday, Queen of Sheba of Secrets Revealed. We're still gonna read it. We read this yesterday, but Secrets Revealed. In the Bible, the wealthy Queen of Sheba brings a caravan of gifts to King Solomon. The Ethiopian Holy Book reveals that she was their Queen Makeda, and that together they sired King Menelik I. Guidance, open your eyes. Eyes. Everywhere in this reading. Jesus. Open your eyes. Secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. Yeah, I mean, we literally have the 8 of Daggers telling you it's time to open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Your third eye. Yeah, you need to open that up. You don't know, embodiment, you don't know what you don't know. Your creator, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. Okay, triple fucking confirmation. Time to lock it in with your spiritual team. You have some angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters. You actually have a whole team waiting for you, fam. Time to build up. You got a team coming in. Your new Avengers team or whatever. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. Declaration, I am connected to the divine. I keep repeating myself. Tanit, goddess of pleasure. I was just talking about her because not a lot of people know this, but Tanit is actually who Athena was bastardized into by the Greeks. Like, I'm sure that there was an Athena, but Tanit is actually a North African goddess that the Greeks equivalent is Athena. But Tanit is actually Athena, goddess of pleasure. She's, I'm not gonna, just look it up, bro. Like, found this out myself and I was like, damn, that's crazy. It's crazy because of this story of Medusa and how both Tanit and Medusa, or Athena and Medusa, are both North African goddesses, and then when the Greeks came and took over the religions and the spiritualities of everything that they conquered, they rewrote the histories. Athena became someone who was totally cool with Medusa being brutalized, and Medusa was totally, it was okay to blame Medusa for what happened to her, and that was not the North African narrative. That was never how they were relating to those stories. Like, Tanit would never, Poseidon would never, and Medusa would have gotten much better justice in the North African version of that. But, like, also apparently Poseidon was very much revered and would have never done it in the first place. So there's just a lot there that I just have feelings about. So whenever Tanit comes up, I have those feelings come up. But Tanit was the goddess of stars in ancient Carthage. Today, all the way over in Ibiza, they still have pleasure-filled full moon midnight table dancing parties in her name. Guidance, you are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. Embodiment, how much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. So your self-love, your insecurities, breaking free of those is rooted in pleasure. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say out loud, I deserve pleasure. Goddess declaration, it feels good to feel good. Gangan Surah of resistance. This goes into the get the fuck out energy. Because I feel like Tanit was self-explanatory and I went on a rant, so now you know what I know. Gangan Surah, shadow goddess, the witch of Golden Lane, blew into Tobago on a determined breeze from West Africa to emancipate her family. Guidance, you are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. Embodiment, you ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation, but there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force you really are. Goddess declaration, this is me. I show up. She's got like the sun, the stars, the storm, the clouds, planets in her hands. Yeah. Yeah, she's holding on to some shit. She's literally holding on to some shit in herself. And you gotta, what you really need to be resisting is the urge to keep your, keep up with the McCoys, as it were. Assimilating is what I'm hearing. Malulisa, one of my personal favorite cards. Cosmic power. You have cosmic power like you wouldn't believe, fam. Like, if you didn't know that before, you probably should have known that. Malulisa is the force of mother, father, goddess, godex. Malu is the moon, the divine feminine. Lisa is the sun, the divine masculine. They came together during a fawn eclipse to create cosmic power. Guidance. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Embodiment. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. Declaration, my power shines forth from within. Remember, your power is really all that needs to happen here, and this one freaks me out. Not a bad thing. Giving and receiving. Ma'at. Every time, I'm not going to get into it, but she and I had a conversation recently that was just very intense and beautiful. So we're going to read this, and then I'm going to do some closing notes, and then I'm going to, take more medicine for my stomach problems. Ma'at. Goddess Ma'at represents alignment, truth, and balance. Her name means order, as her father, Egyptian sun god Ra, rose out of the chaos and put her in charge of divine justice. Guidance. Reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. Yeah, the 8 of daggers, the 5 of daggers, the 2 of crystals. You're just all over the place, huh? You can find your way back. Don't worry about it. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you are giving without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. The last one is you, because I've just been hearing over here that you need to be in a space of receiving, you need to be in a space of creativity, of abundance. Like, you've been giving too fucking much and you gotta chill. Embodiment. Giving and receiving is spiritual law and spell work. Give time, money, service, resources, and good vibes. If you are a generous giver, cultivate a practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. Receive compliments, joy, support, pleasure, friendship, money, and love. They are all the same to spirit. Declaration, I give easily and freely, I receive freely and easily. You know what? My closing remarks is this. Because, this is a very gay reading, whether anyone wants to admit this or not, but it's pride, so hell yeah. My closing remarks are this. I was thinking about a particular thing as I was talking, and a movie, and it kind of left me as I was doing the reading, but because movies be coming to me as I'm talking through these things. It's just the funniest things to me. I've been thinking about movies and stuff. Oh my gosh, can't remember it, but it did the thing. I thought that I was going to be done a lot sooner, but essentially, I'm trying to think of the movie, but if I don't, I have 9 minutes before this stupid thing goes off again. The alarm, because I gotta take my meds. Yeah. I don't remember what the movie was. That's okay. The divine didn't give it back to me. It probably wasn't, as important as what was needed to say here, but I do think about, every time I think about, the heart and the feather, about giving and receiving, I do sometimes think about nature in general, and I think about, how out of balance we have been with nature and with each other, and how much, of a take society and a give society. Like, we have the takers and we have the givers, and that's just kind of like the role of the universe, or the world, I should say, not the role of the universe. The universe don't like that shit. And so I guess, like, you have to be in a space of both. You have to be in a position where you can learn from yourself and your shadow. You need to be able to learn from your ancestors. You need to be able to both give yourself love and care and compassion while also being pretty diligent in getting rid of some of the, some of the more useless parts of you. I'm not gonna lie to you, there are just certain things that happen, because of the dark parts of our ancestors, the things that their ancestors wouldn't let go of, that scarcity that bleeds into the next generation where it doesn't need to. It's time to get rid of those things and invite those ancestors in that are trying to feed you and grow you and help you learn not to just be a martyr, because that's what gets you out of balance. That's when the juggling happens. That's when you're not able to do both the good and the hard. It gets too much. It gets out of hand. So it is time for you to be in a place where you're doing more Emperor's New Groove. Weirdly, you're gonna have to step into your Pacha era. Like, your divine feminine mommy energy is telling you to step into that soft divine masculine energy that Pacha brings throughout the movie, where, like, yeah, I don't want to be taken advantage of by a chronic taker with privilege. I'm not going to lose my soul over this, but I am going to set healthy boundaries over this. And you will not take advantage of me simply because you think you can. I love Pacha. He's so cute. Aww. I love Pacha, actually. He is the cutest. And yeah, you're going to see some things that you don't want to see. A little bit in your own, on your own, but mostly just things that have happened to you that, like, you need to get rid of the idea that was okay to begin with, I'm gathering. Anyways, you need to allow yourself to see some things that might be hard, and I know it's scary, but at the end of the day, like, this is for your greater good, and you will fall into even more abundance. These are not for you. Actually, I can tell that's not for you. They fell out, but they were not for you. That was just, yeah, that was not for you. Pacha. Watch The Emperor's New Groove. It's time to watch The Emperor's New Groove. I love The Emperor's New Groove. I think it's amazing. It's got a lot of bangers and one-liners and whatnot. He said several times, if you don't change your mind, I'm not taking you back. Oh my god, I love that movie. All those bangers in that movie were just so good. You can't let the scarcity of someone with so much abundance cloud your judgment of what you know you deserve. That's the TV 444. That's the TV. That's not my cat. My cat's somewhere else. I think the cat's making noises at a bird that we're watching on the TV screen, and that's actually hilarious. But long story short, yeah, like, that's the mission. That's it. That's you gotta set your healthy boundaries. You can help, but you can't martyr. You can still come from a place of love. You have a divine assignment. You do have to fight back. There is tyranny happening, and other people would benefit greatly from you not martyring yourself and rolling over and letting whatever slide. So, I love you. Take good care of yourself. Let that bullshit out. Sage, like, get the hell out oil, I feel you needing to get that out, but it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be heart-wrenching, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to hurt. It just needs to happen. And you are protected. Open up that dude right here. Open it up. Do what you gotta do to get that open. I will try to remember to leave some, things in the description for you to keep in mind after this reading. And I love you bunches. I will see you guys in the next one.